Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Set Commerce Helping Sellers Grow. Today I am with my very good friend and an amazing partner, Derek, who's a part of the Buy with Prime team.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Shivangi. I'm Derek Majeski. I've been with Amazon for just over 6 years, or almost 6 years now. I've been working with Set Commerce for a portion of that time on the Buy with Prime team. So I'm a partner development manager, and I'm excited to be talking with all of you today.
This video will basically have the insights for all the sellers who are yet to join Buy with Prime. You will get a whole lot of knowledge on what this is about, what are the benefits, how can you utilize that and expand your sales, scale up your business, and make the most of holiday season as well. Derek would share some beans on how can you make the most of this festive season.
Excited about Buy with Prime. I think it's a very interesting program that Amazon has to offer because it's giving you, as a brand, a lot of the tools that Amazon would use to basically build and retain really strong customer bases on Amazon.com, but allowing you to use them on your direct-to-consumer website.
So the first question that we have today is, how did the initial idea of Buy with Prime come into fruition?
Definitely. So Amazon Prime launched way back in 2005. And since then, we've had over 200 million Prime members join, and they expect fast and free delivery. And as our CEO, Andy Jassy, mentioned in the 2022 letter to shareholders, many merchants successfully sell their products on Amazon's marketplace. But there's also a large number of brands and sellers who've launched their own e-commerce websites. And one of the challenges for these merchants is driving conversions from views to purchases. And we actually invented Buy with Prime to help with this challenge.
Amazing. And I think for the viewers, I would like to let them know that Buy with Prime and Set Commerce have been closely operating for approximately a year now, ever since Buy with Prime was announced. And from the feedbacks that we've been receiving, of course, it does solve a lot of challenges. And as a personal experience with all the customers and the sellers that I have spoken to, I think one thing that has been in common is that a lot of opportunities which were till now in the Amazon selling space are now for their D2C side. So that's something which is like a great feedback. That's like an accomplishment of some of the plans that we had thought would happen. Moving ahead, the next question is, how does Buy with Prime work exactly? How can it help increase shopper conversion and take some of the kinks out of fulfillment?
Yeah. So let's say a merchant has signed up for Buy with Prime and they've picked which products they want to offer Buy with Prime for, and they've actually installed the Buy with Prime button. So when a shopper views one of those products, they're going to see both the standard checkout option, but they'll also see that Prime logo, delivery promise, and Buy with Prime button. And then if they select Buy with Prime, shoppers will simply sign in using their Amazon account information. The checkout menu automatically will filter in the shopper's preferred payment method and shipping details from their Amazon account, which makes it super fast and easy for them to check out. When they select Place Order, that's it. A personalized order confirmation will come from the merchant and is sent to the customer with a link to where they can view their order and track their package. Customers can also track their order progress and delivery date in real time. Amazon actually handles all of the order fulfillment and delivery, as well as returns for eligible orders, so that merchants just don't have to do any of that.
Do you also think over the years, logistics and fulfillment have played a higher role in the complications that merchants had to face?
I think so, because customers' expectations keep getting higher and higher around logistics and fulfillment. According to a study that I recently read, up to 55% of customers will literally drop out of cart if they have to pay for shipping.
Right.
So it's a pretty powerful testament to the kind of like the world that
They wanted to know one advantage of Buy with Prime is that merchants receive shopper order information, including email addresses, which the sellers can use to build customer relationships and provide merchant support. What kind of customer information do merchants get, and what's the significance of that?
Yeah, so for most brands, maintaining those customer relationships and building brand loyalty really is a crucial factor in growing their business. It's how they turn those first-time customers into repeat customers, how they turn those casual shoppers into true brand advocates. And so those direct relationships really do help brands stand out, especially if they're in a space that's crowded or has a lot of competition. And so with Buy with Prime, merchants not only get to provide that Prime shopping benefit on their site, but they receive that shopper information, including, like you said, name, email address, shipping address, phone number. And then we expect them to build a relationship and maintain a relationship with those customers, elevate their customer service, and ideally, further build a community around their brand.
Once a merchant adds Buy with Prime to their site, what's next?
Okay, so there are several different features that merchants can leverage once Buy with Prime is live on their site. So we know that merchants can help drive shopper interest using that Buy with Prime marketing toolkit. And that offers a way for shoppers to drive interest in their products with the trust of Prime, with using that actual Prime badge in their marketing. Using the Prime or Buy with Prime badge specifically, merchants can articulate the promise of a fast, free delivery across all their marketing channels. Another option that's available to all Buy with Prime merchants is social ads for Buy with Prime, which enables merchants to create ads that automatically feature that Buy with Prime badge and set up Meta's conversion APIs to really attribute those conversions so you know where the customers are coming from. Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns can be set up, managed, and reported on from the app dashboard. And even if you're not planning to run ads through the app, it's worth setting this up just for the conversion API. Again, so you can see where your traffic is coming from for those orders.
What are the kind of results that you've been seeing with the merchants who are launched with Buy with Prime?
Yeah, we're seeing really positive results. In the case of, let's say, Epic Water Filters, they're a brand that makes a water filter that is cleanable and reusable.
Right.
And they've seen double-digit increases in their conversion rate. When we look at brands using Buy with Prime and they've done an A/B test, we're seeing conversion rates of up to 25% lift. And that would be when you have Buy with Prime on 50% of the items, no Buy with Prime on the other 50% of the items, and you test over a 4-week period. When we then layer in things like reviews from Amazon, which is a tool that we have access to that allows you to sync your reviews from Amazon.com over to your Buy with Prime enabled products on your direct-to-consumer website, we're seeing an average conversion rate lift of 38%, which is crazy. Same type of A/B testing there, but it's really powerful to see how many customers will see that it's fast, free delivery, that there's trust of all those reviews, and then be more likely to purchase than they might be if they didn't have those options.
The first and foremost feedback that we get is there's amazing footfall, because of course there's the Buy with Prime badge there and the fulfillment issue is resolved. So that's something which has been working with not only just the big sellers, but working greatly with the SMBs. What opportunities does Buy with Prime offer merchants and their shoppers around the holidays and peak selling times of the year?
Yep, we're almost here. And I see a couple of key things for merchants. So first, Buy with Prime could help merchants that currently have to manage multiple pools of inventory to service their Amazon business, their direct-to-consumer site, and then also those marketplace orders for other websites where they're selling.
Right.
So Buy with Prime orders are automatically fulfilled using what's called Amazon multi-channel fulfillment. And this gives merchants the power of the world's largest fulfillment network, and they can consolidate their inventory for all of those channels into that single pool. According to Nielsen IQ, multi-channel fulfillment has an average click-to-door speed of 1.9 days and greater than 97% on-time delivery rates, with shipping 7 days a week. So again, powerful peace of mind there. The other thing I see for this is Buy with Prime might be a useful tool to extend those shipping windows. So for example, if your current D2C fulfillment provider takes 5 days to deliver an item, you need to turn off your Get It by Christmas style messaging at least 6 days before Christmas to meet those delivery promises. Buy with Prime has, again, fast and transparent delivery speeds that could help you get at least a couple additional days of extra selling on your website.
Amazing. That's a lot of insights, definitely, because I assume a lot of sellers already on Buy with Prime would also want to understand that and work in this direction so they could utilize that. That's all from my end. If there's anything that you want to go ahead with.
Yeah, so I know that you and I have worked together on many, many merchants using Buy with Prime. I'd love to
Right.
hear a little bit more about how Said Commerce is actually helping your merchants optimize their D2C sites and use Buy with Prime before this big peak season.
Right. So I think to begin with, right now, since there are so many benefits involved in this entire program, the focus that we have is on expanding the implementation of Buy with Prime among merchants who have yet to incorporate it on their websites. So we are actively trying to bring more merchants on board for Buy with Prime with rigorous marketing campaigns. I'll attach the Set Commerce Buy with Prime LinkedIn pages here in the description so everyone can have a look at. We're coming up with opportunities where not only just the button implementation would happen, but also the kind of Buy with Prime decor on their website with banners, with collections page. So we're trying to answer the next part of the question with the optimization on merchants who already have Buy with Prime. We're trying to enhance their experience for the upcoming holiday season. This involves adding new banners, setting up automated collections page. We integrate the cart section. They will have reviews from Amazon on their particular product detail page. So it's basically the Buy with Prime feature enhancement, which
Mhm.
will an ultimate good result to their end customers. So this makes their site more appealing. And as per feedback, the stats show that merchants displaying their Buy with Prime offerings on their homepage have higher chances of conversion. Along with this, the Set Commerce social ads for Buy with Prime is something that is now being recognized with a lot of merchants who are wanting to run campaigns on their social media platforms, especially during the festive season, since they want to utilize the maximum opportunities that they can. It's an add-on, of course.
I love it. A lot of different things you're doing, and it sounds like they're all helping. It's great.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm really glad we could get so much of input from you, since this is something which would definitely benefit a lot of sellers. And on the grounds of awareness as insights, it's amazing to share that with them. Thank you so much, Derek. It was great talking to you, as it always is, and I hope to get more value from Set Commerce to the Buy with Prime team.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.